Using Django, we need to communicate the FTP server. The FTP server, what are the file system, the folders, all those things. We are get back those information. Here, the what are the file system is getting. I'm moving into the one more folder. Here also I'm moving into the folder. They get back the all the information on the desktop folder is getting all the information regarding the changing into the subfolders. I'm going back to the parent directory. Here, up to now, we are achieving FTP server uh, server protocol. The what are the structure is getting those information. I am get backing at the Django end. That is fine. The next task is I'm getting a FTP in the lots of files, all those information is available. The browser and the FTP calls. Now, suppose the based on the file requirement here, the media file, the 1.9 GB, based on the aspect of size of the file and length of the video multimedia content, the client side is based on the factors, the video content, the playing issues, it will be happen once the file is reaching server to client, then only the entire video loading reaching at the client end, then only video start to play. PDF also same like that. We need to avoid those issues, and we need to just like Windows software support here also browser itself we are using library to showcasing those files. Here I'm categorizing based on the extension. I'm trying to show the information. Here the video also the huge video size is huge, the 1.9 GB. This 1.9 GB, the video length also the 2 hours. I need to do at the server end. The big file it is giving a logic, dividing as chunks. We are sent back to the client, receiving those chunks, start to playing on client end. What will be happen? The processor will be reduce the burden for the considering the factors, size of the file and length of the video content. As usual in the PDF documents also similar case, the image also similar case, and some special types also. We are seeing all the content. Now I'm getting the FTP. What are the FTP information I'm getting using the code representation, the logic I'm getting at the client end. Django client end. Now I'm browser to FTP protocol I'm communicating. Those communicated the response I'm get back at the client browser end. Up to now is fine. I'm changing into the folder. I'm get back to the FTP server and the back folder. I'm moving into the one more folder. I'm getting the information. Here also FTP, same thing will be image folder. Moving inside FTP the get back the information. What are the information is I'm getting? Same will be, you can check. It will be getting correctly. What we can do next? Suppose the particular FTP server end files, all those things, a variety of the files, lots of PDF documents. What type of documents? In the civil related draftings, or some engineering plannings, some embedded CPU circuit boards, um, and laptop circuit diagrams and electrical circuit diagrams, the plannings for the IoT, architectures, some program documentations, some document contains plan to execute. Sometimes study materials we need to revisions is required. Such a cases Document management is necessary. As usually, media content, the what type of media is regularly available. As for our life journey, we are collecting lots of video content, the movies, Hollywood movies, action, thriller, some of the Marvel Studio and the movies based on the graphics, some of the wonderful stories and documentaries for BBC, some other the documents. Sometimes some courses we are studying. The time every time we need to depend on the online resource. It will be take for the incremental bandwidth as for the cost parameter. Avoiding already you have the lots of video content. We need to put it on your FTP server. We need to access FTP server information over your Django side. That one is okay. As usually, another category, JPG. JPG, some photography information is what are the type of category we are collected. Some other format, special related architecture, JSON information we are trying to showcasing on the using the library support. We are discussing variety of files, four varieties of file formats. Fine. This thing is trying to supporting of how we can using trying to show on the browser. Suppose variety of file formats we need to depend for the based on the operating system. We need to depend for the specific software support. We need to play the file format content on some of the suppose media file format. We need to take a support for the VLC player support. Suppose we are going for the PDF, Adobe Reader, some of the file formats support is required. Some of the special related things, it will be different, varies based on the architecture and the what type of techniques, skills you have. The based on the skills parameter, you can manage the high-end uh, logical operations based on the client requirement. What type of analysis we can do? We can do for the agriculture related activities. I mean, how much craft is generated, some of the revenue related and the mismatching of revenue records, some of the political analysis, the crime analysis, the military operations, the electrical, the communications and telecommunication information. Lots of use cases we can build using the this information. I'm trying one after another. First one is loading the media file, that is getting the based on the length parameter, and as usually the file content, all those things. I'm get back here. Suppose I'm going here and I'm playing the video content at the certain time period.
తాగాలంటే ఒకటే
Here see the it is asking the actually it is request, but the files also seated in the somewhere Linux server. It is wirelessly communicating, asking to the that server to get back the chunks to the my laptop. It is try to arranging the chunks. What is getting the every chunk, it is limited size. You can see the size parameter. We can see the size getting generated. Actually here see the it will be where not get the entire video content. We are avoiding for the wasting of bandwidth. um, We are collecting the chunks of videos and we are trying to project it. Suppose we have the hard disk 1 TB or 2 TB having a movie collections for your interested movies, Hollywood or Bollywood or Telugu or Tamil, no, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi. These movie collections you are interested. This movies is good for you. You want to repeatedly watch this thing at good quality. Your internal network you can manage. Otherwise, your service has a cloud, then it will be helpful. Some other courses is there. All those things we can manage using the video stream. This up to now fine. Second one is PDF. You have as for the study standard, we are refer the lots of on the books for the studying particular subject. Sometimes is revision required. We need to see. I am opening here all those information. I'm get back in here. I'm get back in here particular document. Suppose I don't want this book. I want to existing file system. What are the under the extension of the PDF? It will be reaching here. I want to read same folder, the folders, some other document I want to read. I'm get back here. I want one more file I want to read. It's getting the another file. It's showing as a result. Similarly, I'm getting the image. I'm, at the same folder, I'm requesting into the image is getting the information as for the I have a study certificates. The 10th is getting the 10th class the marks memo. As usually, I want for the my BTech CMM information, a PC, some other caste, passport, all those information I want to see. Some other photos is having on your FTP server. You want to required to uh, show those documents. It will be helpful in such a way that some plannings, all those, some other case. Similarly, other file formats. GIS operations based on the specific the military operations for the automation of the missionaries, the military equipments, automation, agriculture applications, revenue record automation, uh, and agriculture. Already we are saying some weather related change information, fertilizations controls, the what are the reflections is happen for the fertilizations, mm, satellite communication, telecom related communications, how much uh, particular cell it will be cover the radius, and how much health care is available and year certain everything is maintained for the particular department based on the activity. Suppose here I'm taking this information. If you want, we need to go for the some advanced spatial related websites. ISRO, not ISRO is not good. We need to go for the NASA open related data sharing. We need to collect the resource from there. I request for the some of the ISRO website, but they don't believe that they're providing the spatial related information. They don't even the reply also. I see some requests for resource of related spatial related checkings, but they don't response as a required files. All those things. You don't believe for the Bhuvan, some other websites to get the your research needs. You go for the uh, NASA official websites. We are get for the spatial extension. I'm giving a one more district wise how the clusters is dividing. These districts the cluster information, how the boundaries of a particular state wise this information. Again I want to district headquarters. I'm clicking here. I'm getting the what are the district headquarters, the pointed on the position, the mandal, as for the state wise, getting the mandal information, the mandal, what is the boundaries for the mandal, the based on the mandal it is associating the healthcare and police for on mandal it's dividing it is giving you one police SI as a the maintaining for the criminal activities, the reporting as a reporting the crime related information. Some revenue wise we are checking, we are going for the what are the ground level, the the mandal village FMB level, the how the spatial but in the revenue is lots of the mistakes, we can no, I notice lots of mismatching the relations, but government is take the decision to the resurvey. What will be happen I don't know. The mandal headquarters, some of the revenue villages, suppose villages is required, based on the file extension let's get back the information. What was the advantage? Suppose same thing we are using for the uh, relational table management. Every time we need to consent for the changes will be maintained, everything we need to classify. Some requirement is not required, uh, that is not your requirement. This is another way to projecting, means based on the FTP information, what are the file system level, what are the information is available, directly you can accessing at the client end, what you can get the benefit when it's really required for the use cases, then only we can take care about specific operation. Fine, I'm giving a conclusion for the FTP client using the Django, how it will be communicating. Here the main activities, FTP server we can access at the Django end, using the support we are take the as a calls API calls, those information we are getting get back here. All those information is based on the folder structure and file structure, based on the extension what are the possibility is existing, try to show the file as usually how to manage based on the specific parameters. Suppose the video file content is too big, it's not possible to play on the over the network. It means entire video will be reached at the client end, then only it will be stop the buffering issue, try to play the issue. Here we are using the advanced technique. Chunks will be send over the network from the server to the client, then it will be rearranging on the frame, it will be showing here. Generally the PDF also it's take the uh, entire space will be occupied, but that is not required. Existing FTP file folder, what are the files available as a playlist, certain file I want to interested to read, I'm selected. It is fetching from the client. Is get back those that file. It is receiving. Suppose I want to download. I'm interested to download this file. Who is interested? This document studies and all those things. Now it will be getting the chat GPT. Everything will be very intelligent. AI machinery algorithms will be happen very quickly. Machinery. AI algorithms clear cut answering what existing what is existing in the backend, giving the clear cut answer. Usually images or study documents or some other the photography regarding our journey of life, it's studying time, family to event vacation outside. Those we want to show on FTP side. And GES based on the military and the military specific cars, some telecom related and the cell coverage, how much radius it will be covering, now how many customers will be impacting, the mapping various use cases. Uh, and agriculture related activities, revenue automation. Without manpower, everything will be automated based on the existing manpower, the replacement to the payment gateways. So some necessary uh, service is required. I see revenue activities. Service requirement is needed, but a delay happen because of manpower, the related concern and communication issues. See, everything will be the processing, the particular uh, the flow of mechanism. They take the payments and all for specific service to be exchanging the services. That is also one use case. Various analysis we can use for the GL based on the requirement we design as a specific analysis requirement do for the automation. This is the use case for the three file systems we are showing using the Django. Is Django, the everything it will be communicating. Uh, Various technologies required and involved to make this. It will be final product as a FTP server communication using the Django. If you want for the developer requirement, you can mail me. I'm interested to uh, work with us. I will work with you. Fine. I'm giving a conclusion for this one. Fine. Thank you for goodbye.